Wake up and watch your billion-dollar oasis turn to dust. Dubai's $1 trillion real estate bubble just completely popped. Investors are hitting the panic button, dumping luxury penthouses at insane fire sale discounts just to get out alive. The smart money already bailed. The mirage is over. It's a total bloodbath. Domino 1, the real estate crash. So how did we actually get here? For the last couple of years, Dubai was marketed as the ultimate safe haven. The pitch was simple. While the rest of the world was dealing with inflation, taxes, and chaos, Dubai was this untouchable, futuristic bubble. Developers were throwing up ultra-luxury skyscrapers, and people were buying off-plan properties completely blind. It was a massive FOMO-driven gold rush, with prices artificially jacked up to the moon. But then, the unthinkable happened. The geopolitical nightmare in the Middle East, specifically the escalating conflict between the US, Israel, and Iran, spilled over. And it didn't just rattle the markets, it completely shattered Dubai's illusion of invincibility. When you have breaking news of intercepted drone strikes and debris falling on high-end districts like the Palm Jumeirah and near the Burj Al Arab, the safe haven narrative literally goes up in smoke. Suddenly, the millionaire expats and foreign investors aren't worried about ROI anymore. They are worried about their safety. The panic is absolute. We are seeing a massive wave of capital flight. People are literally abandoning everything. There are widespread reports of expats packing up their lives and fleeing the country overnight to avoid getting caught in the crossfire. Because of this, the real estate market is totally paralyzed. Buyers have completely ghosted. The guys who are flipping off-plan paper contracts are now caught holding the bag, desperately trying to offload properties at 30 to 40% discounts, and there are still no takers. The cheap money is gone, the hype train has derailed, and $1 trillion market is staring down the barrel of a catastrophic crash.
Domino 2, the luxury car and rental market. Now that the millionaires are sprinting for the exit, the dominoes are falling fast, and the next casualty is hitting the streets, literally. Let's talk about Dubai's luxury car market. Up until 5 minutes ago, you couldn't throw a rock without hitting a neon green Lamborghini or a matte black G-Wagon driven by a 22-year-old real estate broker or crypto bro flexing for TikTok. But with this geopolitical mass exodus happening right now, the high-end car market is getting absolutely slaughtered. Those expats who booked one-way tickets out of the Gulf, they aren't sticking around for months to negotiate the sale of their supercars. We are seeing a terrifying repeat of the 2008 crash, but on steroids. Ferraris, McLarens, and Porsches are being dumped at airport parking lots with the keys left inside, or they are being handed over to brokers for literal pennies on the dollar. Owners are taking a massive haircut just to liquidate whatever they can and get out of the strike zone. And the luxury car rental agencies, they are completely bleeding cash. These businesses financed massive fleets of supercars on heavy credit, banking on a never-ending stream of tourists and fake-it-till-you-make-it influencers wanting to rent the Dubai lifestyle for a day. Well, guess what? Those tourists have canceled their flights, and the influencers have packed up their ring lights and bailed. Today, those million-dollar fleets are just sitting in empty lots, gathering dust and baking in the desert sun. The rental agencies can't make their insane monthly payments, they're defaulting on their loans, and the repo men are having an absolute field day. The whole flex culture has evaporated overnight.
Domino 3, high-end retail and fine dining. With the real estate tanking and the supercars gathering dust, the next domino to fall is the very thing Dubai is most famous for, the ultra-luxury lifestyle. I'm talking about the high-end retail and the fine dining scene. Right now, these places are absolute ghost towns. You could literally hear crickets in some of the most exclusive spots in the city. Think about it. The people who actually drop $5,000 on a Tuesday night dinner, the wealthy expats, the high rollers, the elite tourists, they're exactly the ones who just jumped ship to avoid the escalating conflict. So those Michelin star restaurants in the DIFC or the Marina that used to have a 3-month waiting list, you can walk in right now at prime time and have the entire place to yourself. They are bleeding cash, desperately trying to keep the lights on while their target demographic is thousands of miles away watching the news. And the mega malls? The foot traffic is totally dead. Walk past the designer boutiques at the Dubai Mall, Gucci, Prada, Rolex, and it's just stressed out sales reps staring at the walls. These luxury retail spots are locked into paying astronomical rent, but the big spenders have completely vanished. Nobody is booking a first-class ticket to a potential war zone just to buy a designer handbag. These businesses are eating massive overhead costs with absolute zero revenue coming in. The entire luxury ecosystem is basically on life support, and there's no bailout in sight.
Domino 4, the influencer and marketing agencies. Now, if the restaurants are empty and the luxury cars are getting repossessed, what happens to the people whose entire job was to make Dubai look perfect? Domino number 4 is the complete collapse of the influencer and PR marketing machine. For years, Dubai was the global capital for the Escape the Matrix content creators. Real estate developers and luxury brands were throwing stupid amounts of money at marketing agencies. They were paying massive retainers to fly out influencers, put them up in 5-star hotels, and have them blast out how amazing and flawless life in the UAE was. It was a perfectly oiled hype machine. But with the market in freefall and the geopolitical tensions skyrocketing, those marketing budgets didn't just get slashed, they got completely nuked. Developers aren't paying for shiny promo campaigns when they can't even finish building their towers. High-end restaurants aren't comping meals for food vloggers when they are struggling just to pay their own kitchen staff. As a result, the PR and marketing agencies are dropping like flies. They are losing their biggest clients overnight and handing out pink slips left and right. And those influencers, they're getting completely exposed. The free rides are over, the lucrative brand deals have totally dried up, and they can't afford their ridiculous rent anymore. The entire facade is crumbling. We are seeing thousands of them quietly packing up their tripods and flying back home. The Dubai influencer grift has officially gone belly up. The conclusion. So where does this leave everyone else? The final conclusion is pretty grim. If you didn't catch that early flight out, you are now officially a bag holder. There are thousands of everyday investors, small business owners, and expats who bought at the absolute top of the market, and now they are completely trapped. Their off-plan properties are deeply underwater. Their equity has been totally wiped out, and liquidity is basically at zero. You can't cash out if there are literally no buyers picking up the phone. They bought into the ultimate modern mirage. But the problem with a mirage is that eventually the illusion fades, and you realize there's nothing left but sand. Sure, Dubai has survived economic dips before, but this time, with missiles flying in the region, the safe haven narrative destroyed, and the global economy pulling back, this isn't just a temporary market correction. It's a total, brutal reset. For the guys stuck holding the bag in the desert, the fake-it-till-you-make-it dream just turned into a massive financial nightmare. If you want to stay ahead of the next massive market crash, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment down below on where you think this market is heading next, and I'll see you guys in the next video.